Ooh, wait a minute, did I disable the... I must have done. Good. Didn't need something else popping up at the same time. Okay. Wait, what? How did it get so dark all of a sudden, and what the hell? Did it suddenly cloud over or something? What? What are you doing? That close to morning? It should... Oh, I suppose... Okay, it's cloudy. And the game is fucking up. That... What? What? I swear, it's like I'm gonna upgrade the computer and have it... I don't know, be worse? Can I level up, or is that, like, there's not enough? There's not enough for a level because I'm a too high level. What do I need? 146. Ah. Holy shit. 97. I need 97. 97 runes. 97 runes for a level. Wait. Getting sacrificed. Okay, a few of them are getting sacrificed. On. One more sheep. I could say one more lamb to the slaughter, but they're not lambs, they're sheep. Fully grown sheep. Wait, what? Oh yeah, 95. I needed 95. I got 99. I needed 97. It was up to 595. Bloody hell. Okay. I'm probably going to respec for magic anyway. But before that, I remembered that there's actually a cave in the base game I have not... Oh, sorry, a tunnel I have not actually cleared. Dunno how this is going to go. I'm using Crag Blade for damage, and then that's for reduction, and then I got stamina. Do I need as much stamina anymore? I mean, it's 160 down to 142. They don't actually do magic damage. It's actually bloody hell, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I might... Yeah. I might get more out of jump attacks because they're faster than charged attacks. this, but... Okay, I dodged too soon, but he aimed low. I dodged too soon again. Because this game sucks. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is always too far away. Because there's no fucking depth perception. Why don't you have perfect memory of the timing of everything? Oh, fuck. Piece of shit. Meteors. I fucking dodged! It's fucking garbage game. Oh, for fuck's sake! Fucking piece of shit! Fucking die, you worthless fucking space bug bullshit fucking nonsense. This game's so shit. Anyway. That's the last bit of underground shit to deal with. I think I didn't go and activate Moog's rune, did I? Not that it matters, but I kind of feel like having them all activated. So I only needed 10 dex, and I've got 10 dex as a baseline, so it's 22 strength for one hand. Which means it's 15 for two-handing? Is that right? Half rounded down. Half of that 7.5 rounded down 7. 7 and 15 is 22, which is, yeah, so I can keep 15 strength and put everything else into intelligence. Maybe not as much vigor, I don't know. Not as much endurance as necessary, I guess. Because this hammer is heavy and the staff isn't. Staffs. Staves. One pair of them together is going to add up to a... Alright, because I wanted to switch over to magic for trying out some magic instead of... I can change back if it doesn't work out.
Is it thy... Now.
Okay, so 15 strength. At least 60 intelligence. Probably 30 endurance. .37 or 38 mind is like the spot where one blue flask will fill it. Plus 12 blue flask will fill it. Okay, how many levels does that leave me? 5 more levels. 1700 at that. 1600 at that. 200, well, 200 exactly at that. I mean, 69 intelligence sounds fun. Doesn't sound super intelligent though, but anyway. This way, if I want to use melee for like clearing through a dungeon or something like that, I'll probably want to put that there. But we're going to want magic damage, or sorcery damage, and magic damage. Yeah, because 288 on the diggers, 330 on the carrying regal scepter. I'm sure at 80 that this is going to come out way ahead. I could try just using the digger stuff for a bit. It is like, yeah, 288 versus 330. That's noticeable, but that gets a bonus to the sorceries. But that's still better, and I could offhand that. And I'm going to need blues. Where? What? What? Oh, it was right there. Oh. I lost the grace, and it was right there in front of me. I feel like I'm going to end up in a situation of 9 to 5. Possibly having to use an entire blue bar on one cast. So that's 144. What do I need? 149. So 5,000. Which I can't do. Although I'm using Radans, which means I'm actually getting more, so didn't think of that, did I? Otherwise, I've done all of the I've not done all the remembrances, but I have done all of the shard bearers, haven't I? I haven't done Fortisax, I haven't done Placidusax. But I've done Melania, Moog, and Rykard. And Ashen Capital, but I haven't done Gideon yet, which is actually... Yeah, do I try this with Gideon? Or should I be worried that it's not going to work out properly? Rock Blaster's the one I want, isn't it? Hold to continue, yeah. Rock Blaster is the better one. I can keep moving with it, so I don't know if putting, like, Terra Magica on is worthwhile. And I'll want the, yeah, the magic damage. Infinite FP. I feel like, more than anything, that's going to give me the... Unless I want to... Unless I want to... lower my health and use that as well. That's actually more viable as an option. Oh, I can't use any of them. Can I put... No. Yeah, that. I won't be able to use it, will I? Didn't think of that. Because why would I think of that? I'm an idiot. I already got the mending runes though, didn't I? Just a couple of days and I've already forgotten everything. Yeah, perfect order. Fell curse. I've got the setup for getting the other one if I actually even really want to. New things about like save states and all that, I'd be attempting that so that I don't completely flub it and have to redo the fight without having the opportunity. Yeah, I suspect Terra Magica probably won't end up working out because he might be moving and I'll have to follow him. Oh, okay, I take the damage, but I just don't do the actual slash, but I can still use it to... Don't want to say it, but... Wow. Okay, so it's go in. Go in. Drink Physic. Get behind him, drink Physic. Cast until he dies. Hopefully this works.
Ah. I knew you'd come. To stand before the Elden Ring. To become Elden Lord. It's a sad state of affairs. None shall take the throne. My foe. You fought well until now.
That's why I hate Gideon. He sucks and he deserves to die. You know, for the fact that it's a FromSoft NPC, so what happens is he just fucking cheats the whole time. Actually, I probably still want to end up using the infinite FP tier anyway against bosses. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know if Terra Magic is ever really going to be relevant. Oh well, wasted that. This is fucking typical. Okay, so yeah, what I got to 11. Shadow Tree 11. I thought I could do 12, but apparently I can't. There's only one other that I know that I can get, and that's up the mountain, and that's not enough for another thing. I guess, yeah, there was the idea of doing jails for pots, but also, you know, it's not the same as a cave or tunnel, but I don't want to do catacombs. And I don't think there's anything that will help me in any of the catacombs anyway, aside from Darklight, which I have to go through. But, actually, yeah. We'll see if this thing will do okay against furnace golems.
Let us maybe meet again.
Where, okay, where? Where golem? Did I deliver Moore's doohickey stuff to Tiolier? I can check in my inventory if I've got his concoction, because that's how you tell. Because he gives you one. There it is. Idiot. Bugger. Alright, let's try a lower level, earlier jail, see if that's, somewhat doable. Although I have really, this respec is intended to be a boss killer. You know, get up next to them, channel the spell for a while. I was not doing every buff that can be done, partially because I don't know the full proper buffing sequence. But I am looking at that, I think probably have to. You probably have to do all of that buffing to make that spell anywhere close to capable of nuking. I know at one point it was, but it may not be anymore. Use the weaker variant for regular enemies. I was thinking of somewhere else. There's some other spot where there's an ambush. Pot. So a double. Blue zipper. digging... Well, attempting to. Okay, these things die in one regular one. Don't need to spend the extra FP. It's not exactly fast, but I've got no casting speed, so... Oi! Chucking rocks at me. No, that's okay. I have not been in here in ages. Focus on the spells. No, the focus has shifted to the spells. I actually spent most of the base game just using a pickaxe. I wanted to use the spells as well, but I kept on leveling up strength for damage with the pickaxe, which meant there was no intelligence to do damage with the spells. And so I then shifted to just strength, and now I'm just trying just the spells. If it doesn't work out, I'll go back to the pickaxe. I'm just coming through here for... Oh, look how much mana that used. I really can't afford to use it on anything except bosses. Or big elite enemies, I suppose. Yeah, it's okay. Not as good as other spells, and it's very short range, obviously, because you can see the range. But kind of slow. But I've got 10 dexterity, so there's no casting speed involved. Is this a hole in the? Oh no! It's that. That's right. Money. Not hole in floor? Is there a hole in the floor? There's a hole in the floor somewhere in one of these, I think. Okay. Okay. Now I have to remember how to get to the bit that's got the ledge with the chest. Because there's a thing in that chest. I forget what kind of thing, but there's a thing. Where the fuck is that? There it is. Below me. Okay. Oop, shit. What? Wait a minute. How am I supposed to get down to there safely? I can't jump from here. Ah, there we are. What am I searching for? Mainly hefty cracked pots, just in case I need them for any additional help during the DLC. I think that's what's here. Is this another cracked pot? Yeah. I was sort of tasking myself with clearing all of the tunnels and caves in the base game. And because there's nothing really like that in the DLC, I kind of thought maybe I could do the jails, but I might reconsider that, because I hate doing the jails. Where'd you come from? Fucking abominations. Oh, they're the exploited ones. Keep thinking there's secret areas, and there are secret areas, but I forget where they are. Well, they seem to, but I am wearing armor, which I hope is helping with that. Is it this? I'm thinking of different ones. I can't... These all blend together. I forget the layout of any of the specific ones. Good thing there's a follow-up, because I don't die in one cast otherwise. Oh, piece of shit. Ugh. Flesh lumps. These stairs break, don't they? Because that's where there's a... You have to go up a secret thing to get up there, where there's the Great Jar helmet and other shit. There's... I forget how to get around this place, because this is a fucking jar maze. There's stuff in here, like there's a recipe, I think, for something in here. What? This thing is meant to dig into the earth, and I'm just getting stopped by a pot. Fuck's sake. Reminding me of what I was saying every time I went into a tunnel in the base game using the pickaxe. All of the miners are made of stone, or, you know, have skin of stone, and the pickaxe is not good against them, despite the fact that the pickaxe is a tool designed to break stone. Because it's a pierce weapon, not a strike weapon. Okay, so that couldn't go anywhere else. Yeah, couldn't go anywhere else aside from getting on top of stuff. Oh yeah, it was working quite well for me, the pickaxe. I may very well quickly give up on the spells and go back to the pickaxe. Where's the bit that I can jump on? I already passed a thing back here, didn't I? Yeah. This goes over, but it doesn't go up. Ah, here we go. Nope, not that one. No, just not that way at all. Okay, fine. The anchor was supposed to be an axe. Yeah, that's curious, isn't it, that they classed it as an axe. Then again, I suppose the pickaxe has got axes in the name, so it's not an axe. fucking... What? Fucking camera, fucking shit, fucking... Looks like it should be a lift or something. Yay. Cookbook. That gives me hefty freezing pots. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the classifications are a bit strange, but... Yeah, what are you gonna do? Oh. Just... hit it to the... Okay, this is not really working well in my favor, but somewhere around here should be back to beginning bits. Yeah, this? Yes, this was the beginning bit. So I was going around the outside of all of this stuff was what getting up there accomplished. Hello again, Elmo. Yeah, exactly. As I was saying, the pickaxe does pierce damage and does nothing against enemies that are made of rock, despite the fact that a pickaxe is meant to break rock, because its entire purpose as a tool. There's something I'm missing here, though, isn't there? Is it from here that the way up is found? Or is it... Am I imagining that? I might just be imagining that. No, this is where something comes down. Oh, shit. Okay. Shit. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. This is what I wanted, right? This is the bit that go. Wait a minute. How does this go again? Oh, that brings that one up. Okay. Just have to be very careful. Is there a reason to jump on these? No, of course not. Why would there be? Yeah, this I think this is enough pots. I think I'm okay now as far as hefty cracked pots goes. Yeah, I don't think I'll bother with these trails. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Wait a minute, does this go down to... Oh. Oh, fuck off. shit. 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 That was very nearly complete disaster. Fuck. Ah. Alright, swimming and begging for room. Oh, that's right. This is just a waypoint. And then we down here. And this is boss. This is boss. Okay. Is this the shit boss? I forget. That's a semi-shit boss. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, damage not as good as I'd hoped. Obviously, I mean, the video I saw where it was actually doing shitloads of damage was from close to when the game first came out, and also involved an awful lot more buffing than I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess it's going break the charm, make some progress. I don't have enough for a level. 150, so 30,000. 30,000. Do you give me 30,000? It does give me 30,000. Is that enough, or do I actually need slightly more? Oh, good. I actually have enough. Gotta get that damage. Okay.
Go to the in that for set.
Okay. Should I see if I can beat dry lifting? I probably can't. I'll be aiming for 80, yeah. Well, this is like the hard cap, but yeah, 80 is where it essentially maxes out. Not literally maxing out, but it... Oh, wait a minute, that's right, I have to gesture at him, don't I? That one, there it is. Oh, bastard with his... Yeah. He gets, like, functionally infinite hyper armor on the palm blast. That's right. He's just doing that. Can't break him out of it, and I'm not doing enough damage quickly enough. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Okay. Idea. Yeah. I've gone to Rao base because I went... Yeah, so I've got that. Guess I go up and... Actually, no, wait. Before I do that, let's do something else reckless. Go see if I can beat the... Probably can't. See if I can beat a furnace golem. Oh, the, yeah, the iron jar aromatic. It's mostly about... I mean, it does have damage reduction, but that's also mostly about poise. Where's it? Oh, I lost sight of its health bar. I couldn't tell. I obviously got micro stagger, but it was doing a bullshit attack as its first attack. You see how much damage I can do? Because if it's trying to do not that, I can get a leg stagger. It's an annoying thing I don't do. Those, it's a furnace golem. So why is that your starting move? And also, how the fuck did you see me? Oh, it's just doing it again. It's just doing that again. Okay. Yeah, they're a DLC thing. Not in the base game. It's just doing it again. What is your fucking problem? Fast when I tell you to. I'm not doing enough damage. I get that stagger, but unless I can get him to fall over... Maybe I can. Couldn't jump in time. Now, maybe. Okay, it can be done. What's that one give me? Oh. Wasn't even a good... wasn't even a good one. Fuck, I forgot which one that was. Okay. Does work though, but just sucks. Are there any others that I can access right now aside? Well, there's the one out here, which is surrounded by soldiers, which also sucks. Right. Okay. Always carry a dagger. Yeah. Oh, the idea there was not to get the riposte. The idea was to knock it down and then, yeah, use the infinite FP to drill its face. Okay, now... This is gonna... It's gonna be shit. I'm trying to fucking move. Oh, I changed. I fucking forgot I changed. Because I was already What? I just fucking... You piece of shit! I got the second leg stagger, and he fucking immediately went into an attack instead of fucking staggering. That's bullshit! Fucking cheated! Rani or Melina? Rani doesn't have her own body anymore. She's just got that doll. Then again, Melina doesn't have her own body anymore either. Does she? She's a disembodied spirit. Okay. No. What do you do? What? Since when is that an attack you do, you piece of shit? Oh, for fuck's sake! Shit. Oh, fuck off, you fucking cheat, fucking cunt, fucking retard, fucking garbage game. Except I didn't die, did I? Because there's just too much fucking bullshit going on. And if you weren't bullshit, you wouldn't be fucking dying. Only ever failing because the developers failed to make a good game. I have to save the physic until I knock them over, because I'm going to need the infinite FP for killing it. Yeah, Ronnie probably did have red hair. Then again, the other two children of Radagon and Renala, who had red hair, were both male. So maybe that's why they had red hair, because they were taking after their father. Cast, that's why I pressed the button. I pressed the button for you to do what I tell you to do, not fucking nothing, you sack of shit. Fucking garbage game. You know, if the developers ever, had to die every time they fucked up making the fucking thing, nobody would work for the company, because it would just be like, everybody dies working at that company. Maybe nobody should work there. Maybe they should go out of business. Maybe they're all fucking stupid. I mean, stupid people would sign up to a company that is going to kill them. Right. If it just wouldn't do spastic, cheaty garbage, I'd probably be able to do it the same way I just did the other one, but it's being fucking shit, so I'll have to go back when I'm stronger. Or, change something for... Fire is probably what I need more than physical. Oh, fuck off. The point I was getting at, I'm talking about discussing how Rani may have appeared before losing her body, or killing her body. She might have looked like her mother. Who knows? Frame rate. So much for PC upgrades. Then again, like I said, I probably should investigate if maybe the fact that I'm playing the game windowed is having an effect on that. Ah, I thought there would be one in there. Why is there not one in there? Why weren't there several around this one? Where the fuck are they? Oh. On its legs? Its face is on its legs? What? go up the lift and get the grace for the hippo. Where the fuck is the button for the lift? Melania has 8 kids? I didn't know Melania had any kids. Do you mean Marika, or do you actually mean Melania? You're saying born from flowers. I mean, oh, yes. I can't remember any of their names now. Fucking. Yeah, Millicent and was it Anna and Pollyanna and a bunch that other start with like yeah, Millicent and her sisters. I was thinking you got talking about having kids. Yeah, that's who you're talking about. That's my brain is scattered. It's not even all inside my head. There are bits of it all over the place.
Oh, hello. Did you feel it? But while I might try. No, wait. I can wheel. I should have thought. Right. Those of us. The horn on one with the enchant on the other. Perhaps you can allow me some.
Yes, you mull it over. And considering that my history, I'm probably gonna help Hornsent so I can get his help for Esma.
Uphold then and sure. But first the impale in venge. How could I revenge a think lest ye think lest ye
think lest. Yeah, seek lest. Let's just go talk to everybody, get their quests moving.
kindly the fog and folly. Once I challenged, I knew not. I believed I could not have Mikola the cure. There is not. I am.
Those beautiful women. I mean, it's all going to be subjective, isn't it? Talk to Freya. I can save more for later because for some reason I'm getting the Forager Brood stuff because of. Do the Forager Brood recipes actually give you stuff that's significant? Forager Brood cookbook. Liver. Okay, maybe I shouldn't bother with them. Anyway.
Oh, good. Tell her that I don't worry. The guidance, it's only kindly of the vow, and I must know. I'll be out. There's something. There is no need. I will be true, though I lady led outlaw. I'll be out. There's something.
Moog. What? Hey. Moog, one of the most beautiful women in. Is that? Do I need to bother talking to Tiolier? Don't I need to find the Fisher first anyway?
Oh, are you not a feeling of St. Tree would kind befallen? The problem is I would suck.
Poison grease. Yeah, I'll take the grease.
Just keep.
Yeah, that's like NPCs. Talk to Freya, talk to Hornsent. Yeah. I can get Freya and Hornsent to help me with the hippo, but I'll have a go at it first without their help. See if the drill is nice and effective for that. What the fuck happened to the camera just then? Ah, shit. Can't see what is going on. Ah. I fucking dodged the second hit. Ugh. Getting hit because I healed. I need to heal because I got hit by bullshit. Fucking... Oh, he just bit into my fucking... I didn't die, I just won that fight. If you took out all the bullshit, I wouldn't have to do it again. And either the camera got extremely fucked several times, or he just fucking flipped 180 around behind me, because I was like, in front of me, he did a thing, and the camera just went whoop, and looked at me, and then looked back at him. It was like, just this, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? May as well try to have the damage buff at least, if not the FP. It's just this, it's this fat, floppy fucker. Just flails around, doesn't do anything clever or interesting, and is stupid and shit and fucks the camera. Oh. What was that? Something that size can't move that fast. If that thing can move that fast, I can move faster than the fucking slow as a fucking snail pace you got me moving at. Bullshit! Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake! I was... Ah. This is going even worse because the game is that shit. I fucking won the first time! And this fucking shit just goes non-stop. Oh, you're in, like, at his side, and he's turning his head to try and bite at you, and he couldn't possibly bite you from that angle, but get hit anyway, because fuck you, player! Ugh. Alright, cannon fodder, come in. Get in here. Sacrifice yourself for me. Oh, shit. No. This fucking shit game and its shit fucking mechanics. And I don't have the thing to fucking send them out. I don't have... Oh, fuck you. It's not that thing either, is it? Well, if the game weren't shit, I wouldn't be yelling. So it's not my fault that you're having to listen to me yelling in the microphone. Because if the game would just stop being shit, you know, if From Software weren't fucking stupid and incompetent. No, I don't. I don't agree. Because I refuse to be part of this discussion. Oh shit, I forgot to eat my crab. Yeah, it is just, it's flying around the fucking arena. Yeah, this thing the size of a fucking truck is faster than me. The size of a person. Go my minions. Kill him for me. Garbage game. Garbage boss, garbage game, garbage company, garbage people. The universe is made of shit. One fucking level. For putting up with that fucking garbage, I get one fucking level. 339, it's fucking pitiful. Actually, was there enough for a, There's not enough for that. I only need 3. I just got 2. If I had the one that was on the fucking mountain... from over here... I don't think I want to attempt fighting dragons with this sorcery. I suppose if they stand still for long enough I can drill their feet, but... go around to the other thing, because I just don't like going through Shadowkeep. I'm hoping that if I can get a situation with Bale where I can drill his stump, you know, the leg that he's missing, because that does actually a lot of stance damage. And he stays knocked down for not ages, but enough that I could probably get out and then, you know, drill his head for some extra damage. Maybe? Hoping. I mean, yeah, I should have been trying the magic earlier in the base game, but like this thing, as I said, I've seen a video where this thing could do quite a lot of damage, but that was with so many buffs. It was like, you know, trigger every possible buff, swap out your talismans, and it's like, you know, below 20% health for the red feather, you know, trigger poison on yourself, trigger bleed on yourself. So you get Kindred of Rot and Kindred and a lot of Blood's Exaltation. Yeah, just... yeah. And again, it may have been modified because that was close to release. Pretty sure that's when it said that it was, like 2 or 3 years ago. I watched it recently, but it wasn't a recent video. Yeah, while I'm here, though, I get to see... almost became dragon. Get to see if this does well against Fire Knights. Because I hate Fire Knights. I'll have to sneak up on him, but... you don't see me. Don't lie. No, he's got too much poise. So he's not bothered by it. Because it's just my first character started as a samurai. Because it was high dex and had a and a bow. I mean, for your first one, I mean, I choose Wretch when I'm making, not always, but when I'm making newer characters. Like this character started as a Wretch. Which was good because it was sort of like partially due to a nice sort of balance of stats, but also because he started with 10 dex and I only needed 10 dex for the pickaxe. But the strength class starts with the hero class. What does it starts with less than 10 dex, right? So it was just figured if I only needed 10 dex and the Wretch started with that, I could just level up strength. It'd be easier than picking the well, more straightforward than picking the hero and then leveling up dex by 1 or 2 points to be able to use the pickaxe. Yeah, so I think the deprived and then yeah, Wretch in this game. Oh shit. Yeah, die. The thing that was interesting, not so much in this game, but in Dark Souls with the Deprived, in Dark Souls 1 and 3 anyway, was that it was being the class that started with everything at 10, or 11 in Dark Souls 1, it meant that despite not being specialized for magic or melee, it was capable of both, because you actually started with 10 attunement, so you actually had an attunement slot. And bunch of the other classes that were melee focused didn't start with enough attunement to have an attunement slot, to even for like a buff spell. Does it, well, let us dig Elden Ring. Well, Stone Digger Sorcery. And prior to that, I was using a pickaxe. So it was essentially a pun on if if you're familiar with the fact that back in like the 40s and 50s, you know, can you dig it? You digging that? Like, as in, you're liking that? You know, if you're one of them hip cats. I'll just leave him. Just get the Grace where Freya is, then go back down and get the ground floor one. Don't mind me, don't mind me. Oh, this is not where the Freya one's further up. Well, in that case, I'll just go down and get the Gaius one. Or that one. That'll do too. Have I already forgotten my way around this place? I think I may have done. Shit. Wait, can you get drilled, please? This is less digging and more drilling, but... yeah. This is in the DLC. This is in the Shadow Keep in the DLC. So if you're not at the DLC yet, which, I mean, first playthrough, probably take a while to get to the DLC. Okay, anyway, now I can... other one. Drill. Yeah, yeah. That would be why you don't recognize it, because you've not been there yet. It's got to Melania. Oh, okay, you're doing pretty well then. Pretty far into the game if you're at Melania. Just calm everybody down.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm cursed. I should have had... I truly...
Right. Okay, back to... back section, yeah. So I can... wasn't there... oh, there it is. Oh shit. There we are. Okay, come on. What is the point of jumping if you don't jump? You can't get over it. Where is it? There it is. Stop throwing fire at me. It's rude. Speaking of rude, I just skipped over Ansbach.
righteous after Anba, but there was one so. It appears it and taken. Surely you after fate I'd do any. What the Freya, she must be fit a true, but no one. She has a. Perhaps I. Perhaps I can.
Oh, right. I guess I need to get the secret rights roll before he can give the letter to her? Is that right? Why would you lock onto everything except the hostile enemy? Fucking game! And how have you not noticed? What the hell? Yeah, there's still one here. Shit. Oh, this is, it's a staff, so it is intelligence. It's not the weapon, it's the spell rock blaster. It's one of these stone digger sorceries. And the staff itself is the Carian Regal Scepter. You get it from Renala's Remembrance. You know, Queen of the Full Moon. I do a full moon sorcery. It's also the highest pure intelligence scaling sorcery staff in the game. At least I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, just for pure intelligence. Spirit Ash, what this, like, I feel like there's something else up here somewhere that I'm missing, that I'm always forgetting, that I've remembered recently and found, and like, what? My brain. What brain? Help me. Don't be shit. Fire Knight there, but I can't sneak up on him. Wait a minute, can I sneak up on him? Which way does he go? Does he always walk towards you? How many times have I beaten the base game? A few. Shit. Shit. My first character is... Shit. Why can't you just be staggered by that, please? My first character is on New Game Plus 4, so they've beaten the game 4 times? New Game Plus was beating it once, Plus 2 was beating it twice. Yeah, 4 times? Yeah. I've done a few of these like, sort of themed runs on stream, so yeah, a few times. Beat the game with only curved swords, beat the game as the Godskin duo, except that was on New Game Plus, which means I had already beat the game prior to that, to get to New Game Plus. The fuck am I looking for? Ah! There's something around here, but it's not important, is it? No, not important. What the fuck am I thinking of? Yes, if you wanted a precise number, I'd have to go and count. It's a bone shard, not something I need at all. Why am I... Yes, this way. You don't turn the thing so that this way you can just get onto here and then go over the thing. Till the grace. It's got a fragment. It's got stuff. Here we are. Bloody hell. Sorry, take this This opportunity to catch up on some of the messages I missed there. Level 120 weapons are plus 15. Yeah. Max out your weapons. That's, if you're at Melania, have you been to Farum Azula? Because you can get to Melania before Farum Azula. If you've been to Farum Azula and you've beaten the Godskin duo, you should be able to get access to all of the bell bearings that will let you buy all of the smithing stones up to level 8, which is plus 24. Yeah. And that will let you upgrade. Have you found... What the... Fucking... Bats and birds and dogs and... Oh, this fucking game. Oh, you haven't beaten the duo. The Godskin duo drop the smithing stone bell bearing 4, which lets you buy smithing stones 7 and 8. So, I'd recommend that. And if you want to fight the Godskin duo, sleep pots are your friend. Fucking Fire Knights. I hate you. Can you just not suck, please? Die. Thank you very much for dying. Which one's this? So yeah, which one's this? Secret right scroll? Yes. Good. Does my friend help him? Summon whoever you want. I'm not a challenge runner. I'm not going to tell you that you should be all hardcore about it and have no summons. I haven't used summons as much in this current run, but that's mainly because I couldn't find any that really fit the theme. But I use summons all the time. One of my favorite summons is the Mimic Tier. Compensates for my lack of skill. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. What the fuck? I've forgotten to do something, haven't I? Shit. Run away! Do I normally come up here after I've turned the thing around, I guess? Do I? I must do. But, no, wait a minute. You'd have to come up here to turn it. Otherwise, if you don't get the back section... Wait, what? The fuck are you on about, game? Was there a staircase and like I just missed it because I was getting attacked? I thought there was... Fucking... Wait. The finger remedy. Yeah. You got friends that play the game. Go for it. Cheesy. I mean, cheesy if you're a tryhard, yeah, but if you're just trying to play the game and have fun, and you got a friend who plays it, summon your friends and have fun. That nearly went very wrong. Is there not... What... I'm... There is a stair... It's fucking here! It's further! I didn't go far enough.
Lord,
Yeah.
ever makes sense
Upstairs
of
is where
jungle.
Freya is. Go and get the rest of the grace, refill my healing. But yeah, summon friends, play with friends. I mean, the problem with playing online and summoning friends is you're then at risk of being invaded, but... You know. Summon your friend. Have fun. This is... Yeah, this is where there's also a... Another ash, and then there's the... Yeah, there you go. Okay, I eventually got there. I tried the co-op mod? No, I don't have friends. I imagine, though, if you know, have friends or family, people who play the game as well, the seamless co-op would probably be quite
Oh my lord.
good for the game, because you could just
Ever make sense of this jumble.
both. You know, none of this, oh, summon for a brief area and then... But, yes, I don't know what it's like to have friends, because I don't really have friends. I'm not a particularly friendly person. In fact, I'm quite a horrible person. Fragment. Grace at the very least. But I got the secret rice skull I can go back to. Beat it 7 times, yeah. Yeah. The Godskin duo is one of the most hated boss encounters in the game. Partially because, well, it's 2 bosses, but also because it's mandatory. There's another infamous duo boss in the game. Down in gargoyles. Not mandatory. Oh, that's a grab? I didn't know he had a grab. That was not doing enough damage quickly enough. Maybe, Shit. We nearly fell off the ledge again. Maybe if I do this as well. Oh, for fuck's sake, dodge when I tell you. And cast when I tell you. What the fuck? This game is so shit. When I press a button, you don't do nothing. You do nothing when I don't press anything. You stupid piece of shit. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking I'll switch back to the pickaxe. But yes, Godskin Duo, you have to beat them in order to finish the game, and it's a duo boss, which absolutely sucks. Don't think... Are there any other mandatory duo bosses? I don't think there are any other mandatory duo bosses, are there? No? Pretty sure there aren't any other mandatory duo bosses. All of the multiple bosses are actually optional. I think. I may be wrong. I quite often am. Misremember all sorts of stuff. I need 150 something, don't I? 156. Which is another 18. Oh, that's a shame. I just used the 17 and a half. That was another 16, not another 18. My math is terrible sometimes. It's like plain calling bullshit. Yeah. It's basically how it works. But that's why you've got the spirit ashes too, you know, because even the odds. Doesn't always help. Doesn't help in every situation. The spirit ashes. And of course you can't use them everywhere. That's so full of shit. Why is that? It's another one of those bullshit things. I bet if you farmed this armor and wore this armor, there is no poise on this armor. You will get interrupted doing anything. The enemies will just say, fuck you, I win. You were wearing armor that had no poise. Because even if you wore an armor that had like over 100 poise, you'd still get fucked repeatedly because the game is shit. I can't... I lowered my endurance when I respec, so I can't even wear the higher poise armor without being overloaded. Yeah, this is really not working out. I probably should go back to the pickaxe. It's a shame. I was hoping to get more out of the digger sorceries. Maybe I can kill this guy. Boys, okay. Where's the explanation? Over here. Poise. Basically, that number sort of relates to how easy you are to interrupt in your attacks. Or, like, any actions, but mostly attacks. And obviously the higher the better. Fucking piece of shit. In order to, as I understand it, the way it works in this game, I may be misremembering or misinterpreting, but as I understand it in this game, if you have poise of 101, then you should not be interrupted by pretty much anything except like grab attacks and stuff that's guaranteed to nudge you around. As a scale, it's additive. It's actually additive. It's a stat on the armor. It's the last stat on the right there. And so it just adds up. And there's 2 armor sets in the game that give 100 poise. So as I said, the fact that apparently, according to people who crunch the numbers, it actually needs 101 to be guaranteed to not interrupt. This is so full of shit. Fucking Elden Ring delay bullshit. Just fucking die! It's the only reason you exist is for me to kill you. So fucking die. Fine, I don't know. What's the bet? This is some of the shittiest armor in the fucking game. Look at that. 19 poise. There's no way that adds up to anything more than 50. The entire set, that's fucking bullshit. It's bullshit that the enemies drop that armor, but they're not actually wearing that armor. Because what they're wearing has got infinite fucking poise. It's fucking bullshit. From Software. Get your fucking head out your ass and make your games not suck. Fucking piece of shit. The fuck? It's one of those bullshit things that this is an enemy in the game. They wear armor. You can kill them and they might drop their armor and you can get their armor and they're not actually wearing that armor because they're a lot tougher than that armor would suggest. And it's just... Their games are like that. From Software is like... The main reason I play these things is to point out to everyone who will listen that these games are actually really fucking bad. And that you should stop worshipping them as a company. Because their games suck. They're full of bad design decisions.
It took me long enough, and I believe that if he were the vengeance, and one day kindly make, even if he is linear.
I'm sure most people sort of stop
He
listening
never
as soon as they say
represents
the first bad design decision is the high damage the enemies do. But it is a terrible design decision. To make the game by default kill you really easily. Because you have nowhere to go. You scale it up, and you still just die really easily. It's like... How does the difficulty scale? It's why people do level 1 runs in these games, because at the end of the game, if you've leveled up, you're still probably going to die in one hit anyway. The only thing doing it at level 1 does is make you take longer to kill the enemies, because you don't do as much damage. And also... enemies doing lots of damage. What's that? That's the kind of thing that a difficulty slider would affect, isn't it? But no, they can't. They're too lazy to put in a fucking difficulty setting. So I just... and then there's the janky hitboxes, there's the shitty camera, there's the fucking appalling level design, the number of times you get stuck on the fucking terrain or some other bullshit. It's just awful. These games are so bad. I hate that they're so successful. I hate that, unfortunately, I've actually contributed to that success, because I bought the damn things. But to be fair, I bought them years after and on special, so... yeah. Anyway.
Where do you come from? I will dispose of you. Before your third...
Oh, look how little damage I'm doing to her. I'm getting fucked.
In the end, I knew this day would come. The nature of your kind, I am certain.
Yeah, platforming. Oh, yeah, platforming is not just an Elden Ring problem. They've had platforming in their previous games, and it's like it's always bad. They should not have had it. But I guess they thought it was okay to put in Elden Ring because they have a jump button now, like an actual jump button, a specific button that does that, so you can even jump in place. Couldn't actually do that in their previous games.
But I will leave you be.
The Dark Souls games, you actually had to be sprinting in order to be able to jump.
This is my revenge.
Dark Souls 2 platforming nightmare. Dark Souls 2 has got platforming nightmares in it, but as a whole, there are so many other problems with the game that the platforming is not the main issue. Although, I tell you what, have you done the climb down towards the Frenzy Flame prescription in the capital sewers? Because if you have done that, there's a bit in Dark Souls 2 that is like the progenitor of that platforming thing. Not done that? Yeah. Don't. It's awful. It's unfortunately, if you want to play like a tank build where you want to use a Great Shield, it is unfortunately the only way to get the game's best Great Shield. But it is, yeah, it's pretty painful. Although, that specific section Worth checking out after ER? I mean, honestly, no. But honestly, I don't think Elden Ring was worth checking out either. If you're just curious to see where certain elements came from, you'll find the older games in like mechanically simpler and probably an awful lot easier than Elden Ring. But by the same token, the things that will make it harder are they're more clunky. They're about equally janky, but they're a bit more clunky. And they've sort of got a slower pace, particularly in some of the boss fights in the first couple of games. Dark Souls 3 has got faster bosses. Although, again, it's one of those things where people say, like, oh yeah, Dark Souls 3 was where they took Dark Souls and just sort of made it a bit faster. Except they didn't. They took the enemies in Dark Souls and made them a bit faster. The player's still pretty fucking slow. And also, it really does depend if, like I said, curiosity is one thing, but it also depends on which aspects or elements of Elden Ring you liked, because if you like the open world, then don't play the Dark Souls games. They're not open world, and even the first one is more like kind of like Metroidvania instead of like open. But after playing the Dark Souls trilogy, I would say that the first one was the least shit. Probably because it was done without too many attempts to reach beyond their capabilities. Dark Souls 2, unfortunately, I mean, it definitely was a case of them trying to reach beyond their abilities, but not... Actually, no, there was another higher up bit I could get onto. Didn't I see? I saw somebody jump up into... Ah, that was it. That's what they jumped onto. There we go. Wait a minute. Why did I do that? I don't even need to come in here. Fucking autopilot. Okay. Anyway, yeah, Dark Souls 2 had, like, trouble development, and again, they're all kind of rushed. They've all got unfinished elements, or stuff that was just cut out because they couldn't finish it in time. But, 2 and 3 are quite linear. Probably even 3 more so than 2, but even then, it's not saying much, because they're both pretty damn linear. Then again, as I have said recently, I would argue that Dark Souls 1 is pretty damn linear as well, despite the sort of interconnected Metroidvania thing of, you know, shortcuts back to earlier areas. It still has, like, oh, you've got 2 objectives, you must complete them both in order to progress the game, and that sends you to one specific place, which then sends you to do one specific thing, which then gives you 4 objectives you can complete in any order, but you must complete all of them to finish the game, and then there's a bunch of optional areas. That's not really... It's not really non-linear, it's just got some areas you can go to earlier than you should. I'll fucking fly people. Bullshit! And yet, when I get any kind of fucking grab attack, what happens? I can't use it against any enemies. This is bullshit. Fuck you! Fucking die! Piece of shit! Disgusting scum. Anyway. Open world. Yeah, well, the open world is the main confusing part about Elden Ring, because it's 2 shard bearers, then you go here. And then when you go here, you go through here, and then you go through here, and you go up to here by looping around all of this. And then from there you go to there, and then from there you go back to here, and then you finish the game. Like, you just... Everything else is optional, and you just need 2 shard bearers. And you can actually do any of them. Although, if you haven't got to the DLC yet, to get to the DLC, you need to beat Radahn and Mohg. So, yeah. Okay. There's a fragment this way. I think. Yes, there is a fragment this way. Down in the river. Not Mohg, yeah. Yeah, getting to Mohg is part of the problem. Which way is the next? There it is. Although, if you've got to Melania, you've got through the snowfields, which means you've got access to Mohgwyn. If you find the teleporter. It takes you to Mohgwyn, or you do the quest for Vare. Yeah, you just, if Vare cut your finger and then he gave you, and you just talk to him again after he cuts your finger, which is after you give him the blood-soaked cloth, then he gives you an item. Where is it? Where did they put it? Which section is it in? Would have thought it was there. Oh no, I didn't do Vare's quest with this character. Shit, I can't show you. He gives you an item called the Pureblood Knight's Medal. And you just use that, and it takes you to... near to where Mohg's boss room is. You still have to get to his boss room, but... Yeah. That stuff up, or you have the item, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. He does tell you not to use it. He says the time isn't right, and honestly, you'd be thinking, yeah, well, okay, use it at a certain point, and actually, you just use it as soon as you get it. But yeah, that's one of the ways to get to Mohgwyn, is to when you use that. It teleports you to just next to this grace, out here. And you go up from here, through all of this shit, around a bit, you get to there, and then that's outside his boss room, and there's a lift up to his boss room, and his boss room is here, and once you beat him, there's a grace there. And from here, the reason you have to beat Mohg, aside from story reasons, it's from next to this grace, that's how you access the DLC. But if you have the snowfields, no, overworld. If you're in the snowfield, it's Yellow Annex Tunnel. Somewhere around here, I forget exactly where, because I don't remember the exact area, but somewhere around here in the snowfields, you'll get invaded by a sanguine noble, and over along the cliff somewhere, possibly here, there's a teleporter. You know, those portal doohickeys that there's around the place. And that teleports you to a cave in here, and you come out of that cave and you'll get down to this grace. And if you've looked up anything associated with the game, next to this grace there's a bunch of Albinarics. And they're a very convenient spot for farming runes. So... Oh, shit. That's right, hippos. We've got to fight hippos to get these fragments. Fuck it, I'm using the Crystallian. One drink. Yeah, I just watched other people do it. I didn't want to go in completely blind. I mean, there was still stuff I didn't know, and there's still, of course, the actual experience of playing the game is different from just guessing as to how it might be played. But yeah, so I did look up stuff. But finding, I mean, the fact that you found Melania that's pretty good, because if you weren't looking up how to get there, that's actually one of the more hidden aspects of the game, is getting to the Hallowed, getting to the consecrated snowfield and then to the Hallowed tree. Okay, there we go. Yes, close downstream. Gotta go to the village of flies. Although, again, I'm not using... it's inevitable that I'll use Spirit Ashes, so I need to have the upgrade as much as possible. Actually, yeah, for when you come to the DLC, you might want to look up a guide of where to find the Shadow Tree fragments and the Revered Spirit Ash pieces, because those are the items used to sort of scale the DLC. And they're all over the place. Although I suppose I just accidentally, if you've been watching this last 20 minutes or something, I did show you the way to get to here without you finding it yourself. That's, sorry. Apparently lots of people are, well, I say apparently, I watched somebody else do it, so that's how I found out about it. But, people seem to be quite excited / terrified when they found a lot of this stuff, particularly where I'm going now, on their own. Because of all sorts of interesting lore implications, as well as horrible mechanical reasons. Where's the... there it is, that way. Although I absolutely do not want to do this now, because I'm not ready. This spell is not good for Jory, I think. Actually, no, it's not, because his teleport has hyper armor, so he's getting away from me as soon as I start attacking him. I might have to go back to the pickaxe. I really hoped that these were... like, I wasn't going to be buffing them as much as back when I watched that video. But I was really hoping they would be better than they have been. Getting into work. Oh, well, have a good day at work then. It's, nighttime for me. You have a good day. I can do my Spirit Ash. Oh, and the tree. Okay. Cool. I think I need 9 more Revered Spirit Ash for maxing out. It's 4 and 5. 13, which means 7. 21 more fragments. Well, 20 more fragments. Not doing Darklight Catacombs. I could go and speak to... shit. Oh, I didn't go and talk to Ansbach again after the secret right scroll. works provided it actually gets hits that will... What did I ever do to you? Shit was uncalled for. Did not need to be throwing fire at me.
Perhaps I can... Well, yes, even the... As if he plans he has. It beggars. I'm afraid tend to one thing. Righteous you have given, but I can... I am a walk. Curse it. I could spend... The absent.
Okay. I am not going to talk to Freya because, no. Keep her out of the fight. I did nothing to you. Okay. No need to be throwing fireballs at me. Little jar. I want nothing to do with you. I have some sense. Killed almost everything else, but not the baby jars. There's another hippo. And there's another grace. There's... Wait. One lying around. I think there's one in some pot carrier somewhere. Cool. Okay, circle them. Maybe that will make things whiff. They seem to work there. But I might just be imagining it. Maybe I just got lucky. Sometimes that happens. Actually, yeah, the scepter does look like a drill, doesn't it? Coiled around like that. And yet, the digger staff doesn't, does it? Yeah, it just looks like a shitty stick with some rock stuck in it. Okay. Go first. I probably should change out the physics so that instead of infinite FP I've got the defense buff. I'm an idiot, I forgot. And then you can't summon on the lift. Should have stayed on tight. Just had to do a stupid. Right. Because, yeah, if I've got the defense and the magic buff, completely full of shit. I should have checked if going through that, back through that way, went to where the other pot carrier with the fragment is, because... I kind of forget where it is. It's weird, because I'm sure that on times that I've gone through this and collected all of them, I've just done the sort of quick route through and collected them all, but I guess I'm... Oh, and yeah, of course, again, an enemy that gets a grab attack. Again, the competition for worst enemy design, worst boss design. Hey, it's all doing spinny shit. Guess when it's gonna hit you. Doesn't matter, because it's always gonna hit you. I mean, maybe if you don't have a brain, it looks like a cool enemy, but as a thinking human being, I recognize that it is complete shit. And I would not employ whoever created it. And I've certainly never listened to whoever approved it. Oh, shit. That hurts. You? No, it's not you. Nope. If it's down around this way somewhere, that would explain why I often end up getting it. Otherwise, but I don't... I feel like I don't think this is actually where... Yeah, because that's the way to progress, but I think it ended up being somewhere down this way. Which I guess must connect with the door that I went past instead of going through. Yep. That's it right there. That's the one. I swear I stopped actually coming down this end, so it must be accessible from the other way through using the door instead of going down to that thing like this, except that it had a column in the middle. just back up that way and jump up the spirit spring, then I guess it's not so difficult to get to. No Devonia this time, thank you. Physic. I'm not going to have many opportunities to have something that sits still long enough for me to use the FP. Yeah. Although, yeah, if I go and try Furnace Golems again. Possible. Oh, for fuck's sake! Fucking load of shit. While you're wearing armor, some fucking naked wanker who's emaciated and fucking burnt to a crisp is slapping you, and you've got to stop and pay attention to that. Fucking garbage game. Soap. I can make it, can't I? Where is it? There it is. Should have just... While I think of it, I'm pretty sure I have to go back down there somewhere if I want to get a particular... Well, I'm going to have to go back down to get another fragment, but... There's a recipe book, cookbook, that I think is for hefty rot pots. I should get the fucking other thing first. Or, you know... Such fucking nonsense. Oh no, it had already worn off. Okay, you take the time to go and make the shit. Let's come up with a shit mechanic that you'll never engage with, because what's the fucking point? Yeah, we wanted to make the idea of gathering and crafting consumable items to be interesting, except most of them are completely fucking worthless. Or the magnitude of effect is so minimal that you're not really going to notice the difference. So we all might as well not have bothered. For fuck's sake. Now, which level is this? Is this, yeah, this is the different level. Oh, no, yeah, this is the different level, as in I'd come down to here from Ramina's boss room. Why do I bother? I fucking hate everything. I feel like I'm missing a pot carrier. I know there's a Shadow Tree fragment and like an altar, but I feel like I'm missing a pot carrier who's on some rocks to the side of a thing, but I may have already got that one. I'm just thinking of a different thing. Or you are, yeah, you've just got spirit counters, yes. Not an important one, so that's okay, and this is just down to where the grace is. Bloody hell. I hope that that cookbook was worth it. Hefty rot pot, yes it was. What do you need for those? Hefty rot, hefty rot, hefty rot. Scarlet buds, oh. Okay, fly mold. Maybe I won't make any hefty rot pots, you know? Hefty fly pot. Oh, that's what the Sanguine Amaryllis is for, okay. It's the heavy bleed ones. Frozen maggots, easy to come by though, so hefty freezing pots. Too easy. I've got 8 of the hefty crack pots? Oh, cool. 3 round rocks to make... No. Yes? What? Need 3, I have 2. You need 3 rocks to make a pot full of rocks to throw a rock pot. I have made so few of the pots as well. They're probably the most crafted thing I ever make, and still not many. Go and do the Kindred of Rot here. Did I miss one of them? I feel like I must have missed one of them. Brood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be the 6th and the 7th is from War, so yep, I have not done... I've not missed one. Well-pickled turtleneck, okay. Even saltier turtleneck. Thoroughly preserved turtleneck. Inedible turtleneck. Actually, that's right. There's a cookbook around the church here somewhere, isn't there? I don't know why I'm thinking of killing it. I guess I'm just trying to refresh my memory. Remind myself for no fucking reason. I am definitely not a candidate for doing something like a consumables only run. Finger weirdo.
Well, I am It is an inland seeing that allow me to... The map, it is said, once fake. I only wish to help them. I'm not mistaken. You are of... Is I've given... Oh, I for power. We studied this by you long ago. We too, is that not? And yet... Oh, yes. Do mind you wouldn't want to hurt the little boy.
I forgot to do my thing of looking at my character through the hole in his hat.
I've my only and you. I can't email your thought. Be gone. There is nothing. Be gone. There is nothing.
Right, there is nothing.
Is something to school? Ah, you... Well, I hope poor girl. Her tongue... Don't...
Okay. 60 for them. So another 30,000 runes. Oh, well. Eat letters, soul. $347. Okay. What does it get to with 80 intelligence? I was expecting it to be higher than that at 74. Maybe it really shoots up when it gets close to 80. Because I thought it got to like 370 or thereabouts. And 80 intelligence, but... Shit, what do I want to try now then? Oh, I've talked to all the forager brood, I can go and talk to more. Although, should I... I should get Tiolier to move first. For convenience sake. Which means Fisher. It's only 10,000 runes, it's not a major loss if I lose it. Do I have to make it all the way down to next to the boss fight before I can get him to move? I don't think you have to beat the boss to get him to move. No, you don't have to beat the boss to get him to move, because that's how you get him as a single full boss. You dodged, go fuck yourself. Acting like you've got fast attacks, sack of shit, walk up and just do a 2-frame animation of poking me and say, yeah, that was... Why didn't you dodge that? Such telegraphing, yeah? Bending my love. Maybe that's all I need? Yes, thank you. Let's go and see, because I do hate going through the fissure. And I hate the putrescent knight as well.
I'm feeling rather low, St. Trina.
$80 and $50. That'd be 90. Yeah, I might be able to get close to having another level if I just sell these. Yeah. Awesome.
Just...
Okay, he's not going to move until I get close to the boss then. $352. What was it? $347. So, yeah, okay. I mean, if you got 5 for every level for the remaining levels, that would be 370 something. Okay. Fine. The fuck is your problem? I wonder, considering the cost, I wonder if that does about the same or more or less damage than the double cast of the other spell. It has a similar casting cost. To just tap the button and then go immediately into the ground slam part. Okay, that's one of the shitty sections, but of course the other shitty section is still shitty. Especially this prick. It never seems to go as smoothly for me as it does for others. Okay, why can't it be like that every time? He just whiffed. Just didn't even hit me. Swung at me, didn't even hit me. Rest at it just to be sure. Let's see if that makes him move. Then I'll go and talk to Moore because he'll have Tiolie's bell bearing then, and then I can tell Moore to be sad forever. And then I get his bell bearing.
I had something I'm heading south for a cold. He just go. That must be wet.
Do I... No, this is irrelevant. It's completely irrelevant. And he has moved. Talk more.
I kind me, but together.
Yep, he's got Tiolie stuff now.
I don't. Our mother, she did. We.
Oh, I didn't speak to him with the...
Sad. Oh, this.
There we go.
Forager give.
Good. Because otherwise it was kind of pointless talking to any of them. Although... Spirit Raisin, Charming Branch. So a Charming Branch is like a Bewitching Branch except better, is it? And the Spirit Raisin is a... Yeah. More health restored to Torrent. Because of course they made it so that he takes lots of damage in the DLC. Little pickled turtleneck. Large, yeah, just the same but better. Ah, surrounding enemies. Ah, okay, it gets multiples. It's funny that exceedingly rare to find. Is the sacramental bud used for anything else? I'm pretty sure the Michaela's lily is not used for anything else, but is the sacramental bud used for anything else? Because exceedingly rare to find, but it's only got one thing you use it for. Is, you know, kind of pointless. Kind of pointless worrying about it, you know. Why is Ansbach still there? Ansbach? Shouldn't you have moved, Ansbach, because I spoke to you? Is it because I haven't... No, letter won't be there. I mean, before I should think a bit more before I do these things. She's not going to say, because I fought her and... well, didn't kill her, obviously, because she's still around. So why are you still there, Ansbach? I thought I talked to you and showed you the secret right scroll, and you were like, okay, I know what I'm doing.
Righteous, could you please, thanks to you, Freya, this knowledge, yes. Perhaps this is the... Perhaps this is the...
Okay. So because I had spoken to Freya already, he was waiting for me to finish off that? Or, I don't know, whatever. Oh. I am absolutely not using this against Gaius. I don't think there's any way that this would actually be good against Gaius. Not when the option of an armor-piercing weapon is available. You and the horse you raided on. Oh, probably I should stop soon. I don't think this is the exactly in the right headspace. I'm all over the place. Just was kind of hoping. Well, I was kind of hoping that this would be better than it is, and I might sort of speed through. But I think even if I swapped back to the pickaxe and the strength build, that I probably wouldn't speed through. Just gotta remember where the grace is. There's one back there, but there's one further along here than I keep remembering. So I always forget to go and get it. There it is. Closer to this one, I may as well do this one first. I'm already here, I was unlocking other stuff and it's put me in prime position to get fingered in every hole because there's so many fingers available. Apparently there's some sort of divot partway down that enables speedrunners to get down here sooner than that. Gotta avoid this shit. Is that even the one that... Can you just, like, get out of this, please? For fuck's sake! Just fucking move! Get better fucking game design. Stop with this fucking obnoxious bullshit. Just makes me want to hurt you. Because you deserve it. I say that as somebody who has frequently said that the concept of deserving is not even a reality in the universe. And you don't want it to actually be a concept that exists in reality, because that would mean that everything that you have or don't have is exactly what you deserve. If there's any capacity to interfere with it, well then how can you say it's deserved? What metric is being used to judge who is deserving or undeserving? Emir.
You poor thing. Another bad dream, Yuri. Put that rotten thing out of your mind. That tangled mess can't hurt you.
What is the spot that I normally stood at that allowed me to... It used to be easier. I have not adjusted the camera sensitivity, have I? Now his collar's getting in the way. It never used to. What's happened? Is it because of his... Oh, maybe it's because he's looking down like
there you
that.
are. The exalted timbre of the bell, gracious. Only your fate. But fate, the hanging bell you sound, the bell you found. Please take us, and may the... I fear the conceit is there no hope for redemption. The answer...
That's why. He was
sadly,
looking down. That's why.
is clear. There never was any hope. They were each of them defective.
Like a duck.
Unhinged Marika herself. And this is what no man we have.
A duck's bill on my
Ever
forehead
young
there.
Mikola thought he knew that it's a tragedy that he would feel come in the play. May the gleaming...
How did you count it? Then I see, and therefore I am. Don't get that we are neither. I am merely enough of you.
Oh, she'll warm up to me eventually. Okay, more fingering. Actually, also, probably should have looked it up, but there's a thing I have never found down here. I mean, I don't know if it's specifically here, it might be. Might be in a completely different spot of the Cerulean Coast, but it's somewhere in the Cerulean Coast on... Maybe it's over there? I don't know. Cliff or something? There's a tool related to the dancer? Rina? Oiled something, like a bottle of oil that you use to throw out fire, like she does. But never actually bothered to, because it's like on some cliff somewhere. It's just on some rock. Why would you think to look there? Why would it specifically be associated with the dancer of the I mean, maybe it's over the other side of the beach because it overlooks the mausoleum? I don't know. Why am I picking that up? There's no need to pick that up. I barely used the summon I did upgrade. Completely forgotten what it's like to go through this particular finger ruin, because I think I have. I think I tend to consider the other one more annoying to get through.
I heard him. The star dressed assured. On the contrary now, may you... Oh, yeah, is he? Do you call it Marika? Well, it is them, the fingers we all, and you...
Didn't know if you actually have to talk to him for any of this stuff, but...
May you join?
Okay.
I told you I've no in, but I must count perhaps an Emir in our eye. I'll meet it. We know that we can. We will never. I have pay me no. I'll serve.
Right. Now, okay. Shit. Yeah, this is why I'm thinking of, like, calling it a night shortly, because I've got Gaius. I have to drain the thing to be able to get towards Avatar. This is Meteor, which is gonna suck. There's getting through Darklight to Jory and then to Midra. There's going up the mountain to Bale. There's Putrescent Night. And Ramina and Mesmer. I mean, it's just like, it's all shitty ones that I don't think these sorceries are actually gonna be good for dealing with. And like, to be able to summon Egon, I have to defeat one of the drakes here. Putrescent, I'm like, yeah, it's just like, this is a, it's like bad options, nothing but bad options right now. Or, trying to do furnace golems. Now you can do Ramina as long as you don't burn the tree, right? Because it's burning the tree is the thing. Okay, I'm gonna go and do this, and I'll just call this prep for probably tomorrow night. Or tomorrow during the day, maybe, I don't know. I have to go and... What am I doing? This will be closer. There's a Chantry fragment in there as well, on the Marika statue. Just gonna go down and drink water. Back to where the statue and the fragment are. Oh, for fuck's sake! For fuck's sake! Fucking shit. You died, except of course, you know, if the game didn't suck, you wouldn't have. And for this fucking lift to come back up. It's because, yeah, FromSoft and their stupid shit game design. Another one of those. One more of those for another level. It's not amazing, but just getting a couple of hundred extra attack rating out of scaling, after all. I had high strength. I suppose it's still doing quite a decent bit of damage, though, with the max upgrade. What a load of rubbish. And it's obnoxious that basically what happens there is that as soon as you get close enough, he starts doing that. It's not like he detects you or anything. He's just got a fucking hack active that makes it so that as soon as you approach, he's like, okay, now I'm triggered to do this thing, not, ooh, I've noticed that an enemy is approaching. Because, of course, he shouldn't have been able to notice an enemy approaching, because he was just underwater and fucking drowned. But no, let's just pretend like that is supposed to make any kind of fucking sense. Because they'll make certain stupid leaps of logic and have massive holes in some things, and it's like, oh, just go with it. And there's other stuff that, no, this has to be, like, it has to be this way, because reasons. What reasons? There is no reason other than you suck. Also, this is, like, feels fairly pointless. This extra bunch of shit to go through. Let's design disparate parts of the world and then just come up with a way to semi-justify connecting them together. Kind of like Dark Souls 2. Although the world in Dark Souls 2 really doesn't connect the way that it was originally intended to, but... How much hand-waving are you willing to tolerate? Is what it is. And I don't really tolerate hand-waving that is not in my favor. So... Alright. Do two things. Test some damage, but also get some runes. 163. (2009). 2009 for 14 and 8, 22 FP. Is that right? 22, yeah. And then 5, like, per second, I assume, afterwards. And... 10 and nothing, so I assume it's another 10 then to do Shatter Earth twice. Okay, so Shatter Earth might actually do more damage for less FP, but does actually take a bit to get it to happen. Gotta do the second cast, yeah. But that will hit several times before the ground burst, whereas that hits like only. So that actually might do more damage for the same amount of FP. It's just not the channeling ability, and it's not super fast on startup. I can see the difference there. So casting speed would be helpful there. Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna call it a night here. Not as long of a stream, but I frankly am not looking forward to attempting bosses with this spell. I might have to just switch back to the pickaxe and go at it normally, or the way that I'm familiar with. I should look into maybe killing that furnace golem for the bloodsucking crack tier. Extra damage bonus. But again, it's based on being able to cast without interruption and do lots of damage, which is not happening without lots of buffs and swapping talismans. So yeah, probably have 1 or 2 goes at each of them next time I stream with this build, and then probably we'll end up having to switch back to the pickaxe. Alright, well, anyway, enough out of me for today. Bye for now.